Well, there it is. The last one. So let's get into opening it and see what's going on. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich. Yeah, that's right. For now, it's the last one of these. For sure, for sure. The Fun Stock train officially has left the station. There'll be no more U.S. orders from me anyway, or any U.S. customer, to Fun Stock for a little bit. But we did get this one. So it's time to open. Let's crack this open. We got two carts in here. It's the Taito carts. There's no bundles. Those dried up at the end of, what was that? When they dropped the last bundle, right? Neo Geo 1 bundle. Yeah, that was the last one. So anyway, let's get to opening this bad boy and see what we got. Let's go into the open zone and check it out. All right, here we are in the open zone, ready to open some good stuff. Let's crack this opening. It is a little sad, a little bittersweet. This being the last one from Fun Stock for a while, but yeah, it'll be okay. I have a funny feeling we'll be ordering from Fun Stock probably sometime in the new year. All right. Yeah. Got a little card there talking about exclusive merch. Yeah, we can't get that anymore though. Sad face. Sad face. There's a thank you for our order. And of course we've got Taito Arcade 1 and Taito Arcade 2. And there they are. And all their Taito arcadey glory. So let's rip these open and see what we got. So it's cool that we're getting the arcade versions of all these Taito games. Very similar to what happened with the Super Pocket. The Super Pocket has most of these on here. And I refrained from getting the Super Pocket so that I could get these games on cart. I did not know that we were going to get the carts, but I was very glad that we did. So, anyway, it's very cool. Let's see what we got in here. We've got, of course, the cart itself. There it is. Zoom is not zooming for me today. Taito, there it is. Taito Arcade 1's cartridge 17. Very cool. Pop that back in there. We've got that going on. We've got our book. Katie's pretty happy about it. All right, what else we got in here? Got our table of contents as always, that kind of stuff. We start off with Bubble Bobble, which is a great game. And again, it's good to get the arcade versions of these because we're getting the quote unquote best versions that we can. That Check and Pop, Colony 7, and I think there's only like one or two. Don Dogo Don. There's only one or two on each of these collections, I think, or maybe just one. There's Growl that is not on the Super Pocket, so there is still some stuff to get if you wanted to get all of the games. There's still some stuff you can collect. There we go. What else we got here? And there it is. It's Space Invaders. That's a good one. Legend of Kage. Another kind of cool one. And of course your advertisements for stuffs. And of course your more advertisements. I'm pretty sure I did this one. So, anyway, pop that one back in there. We'll pop out the cart for now because we're actually going to put that in the VCS. But that's cart 1. Let's move on to cart 2. So 9 in each for a total of 18 games. Still pretty good stuff. Got Taito Arcade 2 right there. Got Operation Wolf, New Zealand Story, Raston, Alpine Ski, Elevator Action, a whole bunch of stuff on here. Take a look at the cart. This is cart 18. Yeah, it's cart 18. There we go. It's pretty good. There's your. It's so weird. One of them has the black and white one, and one has the color one. I don't know. It's strange the way they do that. There's the Taito book, and then Happy Katie again. All right. Let's check it out. The contents. Alpine Ski. Again, the embedded artwork and all that stuff. Very cool. There's one for Elevator Action. These books are always awesome. They do a really good job. Kiki Kai Kai. There we go. That one. Liquid Kids. Good stuff. Operation Wolf. This is the one that like people are like, well, it's a light gun, but yeah, it still controls well. Raston. Electric Yo-Yo. And New Zealand Story. Yeah. And a roll feed. There it is. Then you get your cart care and all that stuff in the back. There you go. Not bad. That's another one. We're going to take that one out of the cart. I'm going to take it over here. We're going to plug it back into the VS. And now, we're going to see how that goes. So, it should actually just... Yeah, let's just go over there. Let's go. All right, so let me just turn this down again. Let me turn that down a little more there. There we go. All right, cool. So we're going to plug them in. So let's plug this in here. Taito 1, that's 9. Taito 2, 18. No hidden games. It's kind of a bummer. I was hoping that there was going to be something there. So, let's play one of one and one of another. Yeah, Bubble Bobble's there, so let's do some Bubble Bobble. Let's do some Bubble Bobbling. Do 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 do. It's freaking out because I put a billion credits in. No 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 no. We oh, got caught out there. There we go. Ooh, can we get to the high score? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Well, that's not a way to get to the high score, I'll tell you that. Oh, well, that was it. All right. Well, this isn't a fun for five, so it works. We'll try. What was Raston was on the other one? Yes, Raston is on 2. So let's play some Raston. Bow. Man, this music is banging. Oh no. All right. So Raston works. And that's pretty good. So now it's time to go to the wrap up. All right, there you have it, folks. We've got the Taito carts. We put them in the Evercade. They are indeed working. We were able to hang out and play with them, and more on the Taito carts as we go along the way here. So that's pretty good. Let me just pop these back out of this bad boy so I don't forget to take them back to Studio A, where I can put them neatly in their place. There we go. So anyway, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some more of the fun stock goodness because there's all sorts of stuff that I would love to get my hands on in those fun stock bundles that are coming up. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. See if we can sneak my way through to getting some stuff like that. But what do you guys think? Did you guys get the Taitos? Are you going to get new bundles? Are you finding some way to somewhere to courier your stuff to you? All those things. Just let me know down below in the comments. We'll talk about that. But for now, it's time to get out of here so I can get this over to Studio A, play some more, and do some more things. But before we get out of here, we're going to do one thing, and one thing only, and that is thank every single member of, you guessed it, the Good Times Club. So let's do that right now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, Courage Games, Chris Westerman, Fan of Fiction, Lloyd R. Gem, Papa Pete, the Intellivision Gamer, Ken LaCure, Mr. Shua, John Willig, Gunsy20, Herb Wars, DF, Joe Whitlash, Dave Valdez, Dan Nastic, Dr. Mark Mad Scientist, and the Atari Creep. Thank you guys all so much for being awesome, for being supportive of the channel, not only here with 1080p StreamYard, but on the Evercade Effect and the Evercast, and calling our retro gamers, which hopefully will return soon. I'm waiting to hear back from Ed, see if we can get some gameplay going on. I've got the itch to play some Lunar, and yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it. So hopefully that'll be that. Want to be a member? Go ahead and hit the join button. Come on in, have some fun. We'll talk. We'll have a good time. If not, that's okay. Hit likes, hit dislikes, get in there and hit some comments, and be sure, of course, hit the red buttons, subscribe, bell for notifications, all that kind of stuff. And until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later. All right, take it easy, guys.
team rtfc.baconicecream.com.